Happy Monday, my fellow strangers. This is Mrs. Strange, and on today's episode of Stranger Universe, I will share more thoughts and predictions for Stranger Things 5 as we reach 100 days from the premiere. Before we start, please like, comment, and subscribe to see more episodes from Stranger Universe. Turn on your notifications to never miss another episode again. Follow us on our social media platforms to stay updated with Mrs. Strange and the Stranger Universe family every day. And now, let us begin. Today marks 100 days until the final season of Stranger Things premieres on our screens, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. After 3 years of fan speculation and covering leaks, we are finally close until the grand finale. It's crazy how we've been watching this show for nearly a decade by the time it comes out. 9 years with only 4 seasons is completely unheard of in the world of entertainment, but it's slowly becoming the norm with other Netflix shows like Wednesday and One Piece. And in the case with these shows that focus on a younger cast, there's bound to be an onslaught of jokes about how the kids are growing older and how they're going to be in a retirement home next season. At this point, it's exhausting to hear those complaints, even though it's understandable that people are tired with how long these gaps are growing between seasons of television. With all of that said, Stranger Things Season 5 is fast approaching us, and we should all be getting ready for more activity in the weeks leading up to the release date. As of right now, Netflix is focused on promoting Wednesday since we are halfway through the release window for Season 2, with Part 2 set to release on September 3rd. Once that's done, Netflix should be completely focused on Stranger Things 5, the only remaining blockbuster show for the rest of the year. Looking at what else they have to offer in the last quarter of 2025, it's clear that they plan on having the show carry their slate well into the holiday season, and starting off 2026 with the series finale. If anything, it means that the streamer is keeping everything else away from being crushed by Stranger Things in the spotlight. Having said that, when should we expect more news and updates for Season 5? More specifically, when should we expect to see the official trailer for Stranger Things 5? For a while now, Netflix has been dropping trailers for their big original series right around a month before their premieres. In the case of Squid Game 3, the trailer came out during Tudum on May 31st, 27 days before its debut on June 27th. And then for Wednesday Season 2, the trailer came out on July 9th, 28 days before Part 1 released on August 6th. By using these examples of big Netflix shows and applying it to Stranger Things 5, the trailer could very well come out on the week of Halloween, in the last week of October. There's also Stranger Things Day a week later, and we're definitely bound to get something on that day, since this is the final season after all. However, I don't believe the trailer will come out that late at all. Looking at previous years, Netflix usually hosts Geeked Week in the fall time, right around September. Last year, Netflix released trailers and featurettes for their big upcoming releases in the last quarter of 2024, and also small teases for shows coming in 2025. In other words, Geeked Week is another fan event like Tudum, and the streaming service will definitely need a big anchor to highlight the event. Considering how Squid Game and Wednesday have come and gone, the only other candidate left to headline this convention is none other than Stranger Things, with Season 5 only being a few months away from then. Additionally, the release dates and teaser trailer were revealed farther away from the premiere of the season than other major shows, so clearly Netflix will be treating Season 5 like a bigger priority. As such, I think we will get the trailer for Stranger Things 5 sometime in September, maybe early October at the latest. This would also allow room for a final trailer to come out on Stranger Things Day, 3 weeks before the arrival of Volume 1, on November 26th. Another prediction for Stranger Things Day that I've seen floating around on social media is something that happened with Season 4, and that is the first 8 minutes of Season 5 getting uploaded to YouTube. The difference here is that the prologue of the final season seems to take place during the time that Will Byers spent in the Upside Down back in 1983, which would make it the perfect present for all of us to see on November 6th this year. What do you all think of my predictions? Overall, very exciting times. And that is all that we have for today. Do you think that the trailer for Stranger Things 5 will come out in September or closer to Halloween? Today's special shout out is for Lisa Smith 1461. To get a chance at becoming our next special Stranger Universe shout out, type it down in the comments section below. Turn on your notifications to never miss another Stranger Universe episode like this one. Join us on our episode premieres to interact with Mrs. Strange and other members of the Stranger Universe family. Thank you all for watching. I am Mrs. Strange, and this is Stranger Universe. Over and out.